The weights in grams of 10 randomly selected strawberries are listed in our data set. We want to use a calculator to create a histogram of the data and interpret the plot. We're also given in this problem that we want to set our x-min to 0, our x-max to 30, and our x-scale to 5. So let's go ahead and go into our list in order to enter this data. So we go to Stat and Edit, and then we'll type in our values, so 12, 18, 7, 12, 10, 9, 13, 16, 12, and 14. And we can see that that's 10 values. Now we're going to go create our histogram. So we're going to go to Second and Stat Plot. We're going to go to Plot 1, and we're going to turn it on by making sure we're hovered over it and pressing Enter. Then we're going to go down and over to the histogram, and we're going to press Enter if it's not already selected. It should say List 1 and Frequency 1. Now before we go click on the graph button, we still need to set our window, so we click on the window button right here. They told us to set our x-min to 0, our x-max to 30, and our x-scale to 5. Once we've done that, we can press Graph, and we see we have a histogram here. And we can do trace. We can see things below 5. Between 0 and 5, there's none of them, but there's 2 that fall between 5 and 10, 6 that fall between 10 and 15, 2 that fall between 15 and 20, none that fall between 20 and 25, and none that fall between 25 and 30. But when we look at this and we're trying to figure out, okay, approximately how could we describe this, we would say that it's bell-shaped and that it's symmetric. So those would be the words we'd use to describe this particular histogram, because there isn't a skew to the data. It's all pretty well centered and even on both sides.